Okay,
Yeah, I've got
then
something in town.
okay.
Oh, don't worry about it, Mel. I don't think anybody's arrived 5 minutes
No,
late.
No, I'm really sorry. I've been.
Oh,
No, don't worry.
Okay,
Walking around.
we'll make it. Yeah. We're going to make the most of the time we have. Then we're going to take it a little bit easy. We start on the floor today, and then walk. Then work our way up. And I'm hoping to bring the sensations that we've explored of the knee bending and the ankles together in some sequences. And I have heard someone was saying last week about moon salutations, so it's like a little bit take a theme on moon salutations that we do, like a little sequence. That's why I was keen to have us in a circle, because we're going to work sideways, so we can kind of like, follow each other when we get stuck, if that makes sense. So we can watch each other back as we turn from side to side. So hopefully that will work. But I will talk you through it so you can switch your mind off. So if you want to take a moment, first find your seat. Find your seat and rest your hands maybe on your thighs or your knees or in front of you. And give your neck a roll in a couple of directions before allowing your gaze to lower down, and for your eyes to close if that feels good. And wiggle your sitting bones to allow your spine to be nice and long, connecting from the ground into the crown of your head, to be as long and as comfortable as your upper body can be. Seated. And then find stillness in that pose for a moment, allowing yourself to arrive in this room, noticing the soundscape around you, music drifting away, any sounds that this room offers or each other. And then notice your own internal dialogue and your thoughts, those to-do lists that might flash up as thoughts or as tasks. Notice your mental activity, how it moves jumps from topic to topic, or how it might be calmer and stiller, sticking with a particular theme. And allow that mental chatter to drift into the background as you're bringing your awareness into your breath, noticing how that feels right now in your body without any control or manipulation. Notice the quality of your breath today, this morning. And then notice and send your awareness around your body. Notice the location and the shape of your legs, the connection with the floor. The weight of your upper body balancing over your hips. Position of your arms and hands. And then let's start to bring the breath and the movement together. So if you allow your hands to drop down by your side, by your hips. And we're going to inhale, taking the arms out to the side, and then exhale, turning the palms up. Inhaling, take your gaze up towards the ceiling, And then exhale, dropping the chin to the chest and taking the arms down to the floor, fingertips down. Then inhaling, lifting the arms again and lifting the gaze halfway. Exhale, turning the palms. Inhaling, lifting the gaze and the arms up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, turning the palms and the gaze all the way down to the floor. Inhaling, taking the arms halfway up and lifting the gaze gently. Exhale, turn the palms. Inhaling, taking the gaze and the hands towards the ceiling. And then exhale, turn the palms, dropping the gaze and the chin to the chest. Last one, inhaling, taking the arms halfway in the gaze. Exhale, turn the palms up. Inhaling, taking the gaze up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, dropping the gaze and the fingertips down. And then inhaling, taking the right arm up towards in front of you. And exhaling it over to the left shoulder, taking your gaze over to the left. Inhale and exhale. And then inhaling, taking the arm out in the front. And exhale, bringing it back down. Inhaling, taking the other arm up and exhale it over onto the shoulder. Inhale and exhale, taking the gaze over. Taking a few breaths here. Noticing how the breath feels in your chest. Any difference to when your upper body is straight. And then inhale, taking the arm out to the front, and exhale, bring the hands back down. And I've just realized I often mirror, but since we're going to be in a circle, I think my rights and lefts have to change today, so we have to it will be an interesting one. So let's start with the cleansing breath. I've done the little stretch. So if you want to bring your hands to your belly, or leave them on your thighs, and allow the breath to flow all the way down into your belly, noticing the rise on the inhalation and the sinking of the belly on the exhalation. Notice it. Might be able to focus on the lengthening of the breath, deepening it down into the belly, and then taking a inhalation to prepare, and we exhale. And exhale, release. Taking a few resting breaths. Noticing the sensations around the face, the nose, using the tissue if necessary. And if you like to explore a different speed by contracting your stomach muscles to force the exhale, then please do so in the next 2 rounds. Inhaling to prepare together, and exhale, release. Taking a few resting breaths, watching out for sensations and changes you might pick up on, even on your mental activity. On your posture. And then take one more inhale to prepare. And exhale, release. And from here we're going to lie on our back. So if you've used any props, you can take them to the side and gently, if you like, to roll down on your back until your head meets the floor, and then adjusting the soles of your feet towards your buttocks, where your legs feel nicely supported, lifting your toes to engage with the arches and noticing the connection of the balls of your feet and the heels, and dropping the toes back down. And allow your arms to drop down by your side. And notice the shift in body position now that your body is fully supported by the floor. Apart from your legs, that might still take some effort to keep your knees towards the ceiling. And please take all the suggestions I make throughout our class today as invitations and as guidance only. Take your own time to sense into how each movement feels and whether it is beneficial to your body and to your well-being, and make adjustments accordingly. And make this practice your very own. And take rest anytime you like. And if you're familiar with the way of Ujjayi breathing in the back of your throat, then you can use that throughout our class. And most of all, enjoy listening and observing. As we go through the movements. And let's start by inhaling, taking the arms up towards the ceiling, and exhaling here. And then inhaling, reaching the fingertips up towards the ceiling by peeling the shoulders off the mat, and exhale, dropping the shoulders back down, allowing the arms to grow heavy and soft. Inhaling, stretching the arms up towards the ceiling and the fingertips, allowing the shoulder blades to come up, and on the exhale, allowing the arms and shoulders to drop back down, elbows to soften. Inhaling, reaching up towards the ceiling, and on the exhale, dropping the arms and shoulder blades back down. And then let's draw some circles, inhaling and exhaling with the fingertips against the ceiling. Noticing how that changes the weight that is received by the shoulders. Allow those circles to become larger. And notice how more and more muscles along your arms are needed to make the movement. And then start to reverse the order of the big circles, like the different movement, the opposite direction for your arms. And bring those circles back in to smaller ones. Finding the stillness above your shoulder joints. And from here we're going to inhale, and on the exhale allow those hands to drop behind the back, bend your elbows to allow them to soften. Let's do that dynamically a couple of times. Inhaling, lifting the arms up again towards the ceiling again, and then exhaling, dropping them above your head behind you on the floor. Inhaling to bring the arms up, and then exhaling, dropping them down. And then on the next exhale, allow them to find a space on the floor behind you. And continue to breathe, feeling into the space around your shoulders and your neck. And then take the inhale, take the arms up again, and then on the exhale, allow your elbows to travel on the space beside you. So the elbows are down on the mat and the fingertips are pointing towards the ceiling. So lower arms are resting beside your body with the level of your shoulders. And then inhaling, reaching the shoulders back up, and then exhaling, taking the elbows down and the level towards your shoulders on either side of your body. Inhaling, taking the arms up again, and exhale, dropping them back down. Last one, inhaling, taking the arms up, and exhale down, and then pause here with an inhale, and on the exhale, allow the back of the hands to drop to the floor behind you. So now the hands are next to your body, your elbows down by the shoulders, and your thumbs are pointing towards your ears. And allowing the weight of your arms to drop into the floor. You can bring your elbows closer to your hips or further away from your hips if you like. Explore what feels more comfortable. And then inhale, taking the arms up towards the ceiling again, and exhale, dropping the arms down next to your body. And then inhale, lifting the head of the mat and look down the midline of your body, and on the exhale, allow that neck to roll all the way back down. Inhaling one more time, lifting the head of the mat, and then exhale, dropping it back down. And then inhale, lifting the head up again. The shoulders might peel off the mat, and exhale here. Inhale, and on the exhale, rolling back down onto the mat. And take a resting breath here, and then bring your attention towards your footprints. We're going to inhale again, lifting the toes off the mat, keeping the remainder of the sole down on the floor, and exhale, dropping it back down. And then inhaling, lifting the heels of the feet off the mat, coming onto the toes, and exhale, dropping the heels down. And then inhaling, peeling the toes off the mat, and exhale, and then inhaling, taking the whole foot off the mat, digging the heels into the ground, and exhale, rolling down. Inhaling, bringing the heels off, and exhale down. Inhaling the toes, and exhale. Inhaling the whole of the foot, exhale. Inhale, and then exhale, dropping the whole of the feet down. Next, we're going to rock the pelvis a couple of times. We're going to inhale and roll the pelvis towards the belly button, pushing into the feet, and then exhaling, allowing the pelvis to roll back. Inhaling, rolling the pelvis forward, noticing the weight coming into the feet, and exhaling, rolling the pelvis away. Inhaling, rolling the pelvis forward, and exhale away. Inhaling, rolling the pelvis forward, and exhale away. And next, inhaling, rolling the pelvis forward, exhale. And then on the next inhale, bring your knees over towards your toes, and with
the knees traveling away, allow the pelvis to rise into the air. And then exhale, bringing it back down. Inhaling, allowing the knees to travel away from the hips, raising the pelvis up, and then exhale, bringing it back down. Inhaling again, pushing into the feet and allowing the knees to travel away, allowing the pelvis to rise, and then exhale here for one. Inhale, and then exhale, dropping the pelvis back down. Next, we then bring it together with our feet. Inhaling, lifting the feet, like the top of the feet off the mat, so the heels are staying down, and exhale. Inhaling, moving the knees over your toes, allowing the pelvis to rise, and exhale. And then inhaling, lifting the arms up towards the ceiling, and exhale, dropping the arms behind your head onto the floor. Inhaling, bringing the arms back up, and then exhale, bringing all your body parts back onto the mat. Inhaling, lifting the toes with the heels staying on the mat, and exhale. Inhaling, moving the knees towards the toes, lifting the hips, and exhale. Inhaling, lifting the arms up, and exhale, allowing them to drop onto the floor behind you. Inhale here and exhale. Inhaling, lifting the arms up again towards the ceiling, and exhale, dropping all the body parts where they started out from. Inhaling, lifting the front of the feet off the mat, and exhale. Inhaling, lifting the pelvis by bringing the knees over the toes, and exhale. Inhaling, taking the arms up towards the ceiling, and exhale, allow them to drop behind the back. Inhale here, and exhale. Inhale, taking the arms forward again, and then exhale, taking all the body parts back down. And take a resting breath here, bringing the feet together. Inhaling, lifting the left leg up towards the ceiling, and allow the ankle to take a rotation in one direction. Really allow them to stretch into all corners of the room with your toes, and then change the direction. And then take an inhale and bring the toes towards your face, and on the exhale, pointing the toes away. Inhaling to bring the toes towards your face, and exhale away. Inhale and exhale, pointing the toes away. Inhale, bring the toes back to your face, and on the exhale, bend your knee and drop your leg back down. Inhaling, lifting the other leg off the mat, and start rotating in all directions with your toes, allowing them to have a good look around the ceiling. And then change the direction the other way. And then inhaling, flexing the foot, allowing the toes to come to your face, and exhale, pointing them away. Inhaling to flex the foot, and exhale, pointing them away. Inhaling, taking the foot towards your face, and exhale, bend your knee and take the foot all the way back down. And then take your arms a little bit wider. We're going to roll ourselves into sitting, taking our time. So take your arms out to the side. Notice your breath. Take a nice deep inhale, and on the exhale, allow the knees to drop over to one side, and then inhaling back through the center, and exhaling, dropping them over to the other side. Taking the time on the movement, noticing how it feels in your lower back as you're rocking the knees from side to side, and then starting to add the tip of your nose to travel along with your knees. And then allow, when you're traveling over, to one side with your knees, that arm follows the knees and lies on top of the other as you're coming onto your sides. Exhaling to roll over onto the side, and on the inhale open up, rolling through the center, and exhale, rolling onto the other side, allowing your head to be nice and heavy, bringing your knees, arms and toes and nose all into one direction. And then the next time you are exhaling and coming to one side, come up onto that elbow of that side, or the lower arm. So you're lifting your upper body up. And then roll back down. We do that a couple of times. A few times on each side. And then the next time you do come to one side, you can bring yourself all the way up into sitting. Nice. And from here we're going to swing the legs around and come onto all fours, if that feels comfortable. We're going to spend a little bit of time here, so if you want to cushion your knees, then please do with a blanket. And we're going to first give our hands and wrists, little fingers, a little stretch and see what they feel like today. Allowing the wrist to take some weight, which doesn't often do. So walk around with your hands in different directions. And you might like to play with the space between your fingers, so bring your fingers together and then really spread them out nice and wide. Notice the difference. Yeah, see how far you like to go. I can do and how it feels.
Very painful. Weird.
And weird. And onto the knuckles. And then my favorite is coming onto the back of the hands. You might want to take your body weight a little bit back to explore it at first, but if you think chimps walk around like that often, don't they? You can see them. Don't seem to have an issue with that. It's just interesting.
I haven't got any basic chimp.
No chimp genes. No. And then find the position that works for you, where your shoulders feel supported, your upper body feels nicely supported in an angle that suits you, with a space between your fingers. And then we're going to just briefly stretch back into the toes. We've already warmed up our ankles and feet, but to take some step back with one leg, taking some weight into the toes as you're stretching back, and then bring that first foot in and take the other one down, and then roll from side to side to bring the second one back in. And then bring your knees closer together. We're going to start today by inhaling and lifting the one leg out to the side. I can't say right and left, it's right, the right leg. And exhale, bringing it back down. Inhaling, lifting the right leg out and to the side, and exhale down. Just notice how that lift feels today and how much space you have in your hip. So you're working dynamically, inhaling, lifting that knee out to the side and exhaling it back down. Inhaling, lifting it out to the side and exhale down. And then let's switch side. Inhaling, lifting the left leg out to the side and exhale down. Inhaling, lifting it out to the side and exhale down. Inhaling out to the side and exhale down. And then one last time, inhale and exhale. And then bring your knees out again, like
creating a little gap. We're going to curl the toes under, inhale, and on the exhale, taking the body weight back into the hips. Inhaling, and then on the exhale, bend your elbows and bring your forehead onto the mat. Release your feet. Inhale and exhale, taking the hips back down onto the stretched out feet. Inhaling, rocking forwards, and come back into tabletop. Exhale, curling your toes under and dropping the hips back down. Inhale and exhale, taking the forehead closer to the mat. Release your feet. Inhaling, rocking a little bit forward. Coming back into tabletop and curl your toes under, taking the hips back towards the heels. Softening the elbows. Inhaling, rocking forward and release your feet. And exhale, taking the hips back. Inhaling, rocking forward, come back into tabletop. And exhale, curling the toes under and rock back. Inhaling, rocking a little bit forward and releasing the feet. Exhale, taking the hips towards the heels, softening the elbows. Allowing the head to be heavy. And then inhaling, rocking forward, curling the toes under and taking the hips back. And then inhale, coming onto all fours and release the feet. Exhale. And then let's curl the toes under again, rocking back with the feet and allowing the arms to be nice and long. Dropping the head. And then inhaling, coming back onto all fours. Exhaling, release the feet. Inhaling, curl the toes under, and exhale, taking the body weight back. And now we're going to uncurl the legs to come into a downward facing dog. Inhaling and exhaling here. And then walk your feet slowly towards your hands, softening the legs as we're coming to stand up. Take your time as you're coming up. In a moment, we're going to turn to the right hand side. No, left hand side. Anyway, we're all gonna. This is what I was talking about. So we're going to hopefully have each other as a guide. As
We're going to moon to each other.
Oh yes, nice one. Maybe. And we're coming to the side, like to the one side, to the right hand side of the mat, no, the left hand side, into the center. Lovely. And let's take a moment here. So if you want to put your hands in front of your chest in prayer, but before you stand up, take a good look at your feet and lift your toes and allow them to come back down as you're watching them, how they are spreading out, or which one comes down first. You might want to start with the big toe or the little toe, or none at all, just spreading out your toes, so you're lifting and bringing them down. And then allow the footprint that you are happy with to settle down, and then build your foundation from that footprint through your ankles and your knees and your hips, noticing your strong foundation of strength. And then shift your awareness from your hips into a lengthening, elongating feeling of your upper body, starting from your tailbone all along your spine. Notice your stomach muscles and chest and all the supporting muscles of your spine lengthen and lifting. And your arms to be by your side, heavy. and supporting your structure. And from here, let's inhale, take the arms up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, lean over to the left. Inhaling, bringing it back through the center, and exhaling, leaning over to the right. Inhaling back to the center, and exhale, taking the arms down. Inhaling, taking the arms up again, and exhale, lean over to the left. Inhaling through the center, and exhaling into the middle of the circle. Inhaling, come up, and exhale, take the arms down. Inhaling, bringing the arms back in front of the chest, and exhale. And then inhaling, reaching the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhaling, leaning over to the long end of the mat. Inhaling through the center, and exhaling into the middle of the circle. Inhaling, bringing the arms back to the center, and exhale, dropping, pushing your hands together and dropping them down in front of the chest. Inhale, and on the exhale, shift your body weight over to your legs facing the center, the left. Inhaling, lifting the right leg up, and then step it out to the side into a wide stand, toes pointing forward. Inhaling, taking the arms out and apart, look up towards the ceiling like a big starfish, and exhale, bring the hands down towards your hips and allow them to drop down along your legs as your head drops down towards your feet. Inhaling, come up and reach up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, dropping the hands onto the hips, allow them to run down as you're exhaling forward. Inhaling, come up to standing, bring your hands into prayer in front of your chest, and then exhale, bend your knees. Inhaling, taking your hands up towards the ceiling and straighten your legs. Inhale, look up to the ceiling, and exhale, take the arms out by your side. And then let's turn away from each other towards the edge that is away from the circle, from the center. Turning your whole body towards the short edge of the mat. Inhaling, taking the arms up, and then exhale, bending the right leg. Inhale, and then exhale, reach over the right leg and the short edge of the mat. Inhaling, come all the way up, and exhale, turn back into the center. Lovely. Inhale, taking the arms up. And exhale, this time lean forward, taking the arms all the way down towards the center. Drop your head. Inhaling, lifting the body up towards the parallel to the floor, and exhale, dropping the head back down. Inhaling, come all the way up, reach up towards the ceiling, and exhale, bringing the hands back into the center. And then turn into the center. Inhaling, reaching up, and exhaling, bending the front knee. Inhaling, reach up and look up, and exhale, lean over the front leg. Inhale and exhale. Inhaling, come up, and then exhale, come out back to the center. Inhaling, taking the arms up, bringing them together in your chest as you exhale, and then bend your knees. Inhale, and then exhale, step onto your right leg. Come to the other side of the mat. Yes. Okay, give everything a little shake. And come to the outer edge of the mat. And now let's bring it a little bit together. Starting with the hands in prayer. Now connecting with the footprints again, and the strength of your legs and the lifted sensation of your upper body. Inhaling, taking the arms out to the ceiling, and then exhaling over to the long edge of the mat. Inhaling, bringing them back to the center, and exhaling over the short end of the mat. Inhaling, come up to the center, and exhale, bring your hands in prayer, shifting your body weight to the right leg. Inhaling, lifting the left leg up, and exhale, stepping into the center. Inhaling, look up and reach up with the arms long, and then exhale, taking the upper body down, reaching down, allowing the hands to drop. Inhaling, come up to the center, bring your hands in prayer, and then exhale, turn to the center of the mat, the circle. Inhale, look up, and exhale, dropping the knee down. Inhale, and then exhale, reach forward into the center. Inhaling, come up, and exhale, bringing the hands together in prayer, turn to the side and bring your hands down. Inhaling, taking the arms apart, look up, and then exhale, turn to the shorter edge, to the outside of the mat. Exhale. Inhale, and then exhale, bending the front leg. Inhale, and exhale, lean over the front leg on the side. Inhaling, come up. Turn to the side and exhale, bend your knees, bringing your hands in front of your chest. Inhaling, reaching the hands out and apart. And exhale, step to the right hand side into the center and release. And then come back to the edge of the mat, bring your hands back into prayer in front of your chest. Catching your breath and your concentration from your footprints through your legs and your upper body. Inhaling, taking the arms up. And then exhale, lean over the long end of the mat. Inhaling, coming through the center, and exhale, move away from into the center. Inhaling, come back. And then exhale, drop your hands down, shift your body weight over to your left leg. Inhaling, lifting the right leg and step out to the side. Inhaling, lengthening the arms and stretching up towards the ceiling, and exhale, lean forward, allowing the hands to travel down towards the mat. Inhaling, come all the way back up, and exhale, turn over to the outside circle. Inhale, reach the arms up, and exhale, dropping the elbows down. Inhale, and then exhale, lean over the over the front leg. Inhaling, come back up, and exhale, turn again towards the side, and exhale, dropping, bending your knees, bringing the hands into prayer. Inhaling, reach up with your hands, and exhale, turning into the center. Exhale, inhale, and then exhale, dropping the front leg down. Inhale, and then exhale, lean over the front leg. Inhaling, coming back up, and exhale, turn around, bring your hands together in prayer and bend your knees. Inhaling, reach up and look up, and exhale, step over to the outside of the mat, bringing the hands back down. Inhaling, taking the arms up, and exhale, lean over to the outside of the circle. Inhaling into your own center, and then exhaling into the center of our circle. Inhaling, come back to the center, and exhale, bring your hands in prayer and drop them in front of your chest, shifting the body weight to the outside leg. Inhaling, lifting the inner leg up and step it out to the side. Inhaling, reach up and look up, and exhale, taking the hands down towards the mat or along your legs as you're dropping the upper body down. Inhaling, come all the way up and reach up. And exhale, turn to the outer circle, and exhale, bend your front leg. Inhale, look up. Exhale, lean over the front leg, dropping the gaze down to look at your toes. Inhaling, lifting the upper body back up and turning to the side. Bring your hands together, bend your knees, and exhale. Inhaling, reach up, and then exhaling, turn towards the center. Exhaling, dropping your front leg. Inhale, look up, and exhale, lean over the front leg, looking at your toes.
Inhaling, come back up. Turn to the side, bring your hands together. Exhale, bending your knees. Inhaling, reach out and up. And exhale, step out to the outer side of the circle. Inhale here with your arms up, and exhale, lean over to the outer circle. Inhaling through the center and exhaling into the inner circle. Inhale, come up, and exhale, bring your hands into prayer and drop them down in front of your chest. Take a moment of rest here, allowing the arms to be heavy, your footprints to be heavy, your legs to be strong and your spine lifted. And then inhale, take the arms up again and look up. Exhale over the long edge of the mat into the center of the circle. Inhaling, bringing the arms through the center, and exhaling into the outside of the circle. Inhaling back through the center, bring the hands together and down, shifting your body weight and lifting the inner leg up. Inhale, and then step out to the side on the exhale. Inhaling, reach up towards the ceiling and look up, and exhale, taking your upper body down, allowing the head to drop down. Inhaling, come back up and reach up, and then exhale, turn towards the center and bending the front leg. Inhaling, look up, and exhale, allow to lean forward, dropping the head down. Inhaling to come up, and exhale, turn around to the side, bending your knees, allowing your hands to sit in prayer. Inhaling, reach up and look up, and exhale, turn to the other side, dropping your knee down. Inhaling to look up, and exhale, lean over the front leg. Inhaling to come all the way up, and turn to the side, and bring your hands in prayer, bending your knees. Inhaling to come all the way up. And then exhale, take your arms down and shift into the middle, one side. And here, give everything a little shake and release. And from here, quite like to just break that for a moment to have a little balance exploration with the tree, combination of a tree pose and the hand position of the mantra we've used last week, that still has a connection with the heart. So let's try that. That was rolling in the chest. Yes, that's it. The index finger rolls into the thumb, and then the thumb and the middle finger connect. And if you want to place that on your chest, and then spread out your feet to begin with, have a good foundation. And lower your gaze, or find a spot in front of you, like a bit further away, allowing your legs to be nice and strong, and your upper body to be lifted. Allowing your breath to support you through this. Notice its length and support. And then inhale, and on the exhale, drop your body weight over to one side. Inhaling, lifting the front leg up and taking your arms out to the side, and exhale. Inhaling, and on the exhale, bring the mudra in to your chest and allowing the upper body to drop down and the hands, the leg to lift. And let's do that dynamically a couple of times. Inhaling, coming up, bring the arms out to the side and the leg forward, and on the exhale, swinging the leg gently back and moving backwards. And don't worry if you're falling out or keep the movement smaller and perhaps your leg bend, your standing knee bend. And then on the exhale, bringing the mudra back in and the leg down to the side, release the legs. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, dropping the body weight over to the other leg. And then inhaling, bringing the leg up in front and the arms out to the side. And on the exhale, bring that into your chest and allowing the upper body to drop and the leg to travel back. Inhaling, coming back forward, allowing the leg to rise. And exhale, leaning forward, taking keeping your focus in front of your vision. Inhaling, coming up, and exhaling forward, allowing the leg to rise behind you. Inhale one more time, and then exhale, bringing the mudra in. Inhale, and then exhale, release the legs and the hands, give that a little shake out. And then rearrange your feet again. Now the second stage of this balance, we're going to start again by placing that mudra on the chest, catching the breath, connecting with our strong foundation of the footprints. Lift your toes to engage the arches and let them drop. Notice the back of your spine, nice and long. And then inhale and exhale, dropping your body weight over to one side. Inhaling, taking the leg up in front. And then exhale, allowing the mudra to come in and the leg to travel to the side, to the back. Inhaling, coming back up. And then on the exhale, hold your knee with the same arm. Inhaling and exhaling, bringing the mudra in. Inhaling, bringing the mudra out. And then exhale, bringing it to yourself. Perfect. Inhaling, bringing it out. And exhaling. And then if you like to add another move, you can inhaling, taking the hand and the knee out to the side. And then exhale, bringing it back in. And then one time inhale, bringing it out to the side, and pause here, keep breathing. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, and then on the exhale, bringing it out and back into the center. Inhale and exhale, release the leg in the mudra. Very well done, nice concentration. So I'm a bit pushy today because I've got so much material to get through. You're all, it's all coming together. So give your legs a little shake. And we're going to do that on the other side, and it's lovely to see when you need the support that you go and get it and make your movements as small as it's manageable. Let's do the other side. So it's good to see that everyone's working quite responsibly. Let's bring our mudras back together and connect the thumb with the middle finger and connect with the chest area, lifting the toes to bring our foundation onto the footprint, dropping the feet back down, noticing the strength of the legs and the lift in the upper body and the spine. Inhale, and on the exhale, drop the body weight over to the other side. Inhaling, lifting the leg up and taking the arms out to the side. And then exhale, bring that mudra into your own heart center, allowing the gaze to drop and the upper body to drop and the leg to lift behind. Inhaling, bringing it back up. And then on the exhale, allowing that arm that is lifted to hold on to the knee. Inhale, and on the exhale, bringing that mudra into your chest. Inhaling, taking the arm out to the side, and exhale, bringing that hand in. Inhaling, allowing that arm to float out to the side, and exhale. And then you can add your knee opening, inhaling and exhaling, bringing both back in. Inhaling and exhaling. And then on the next inhale, allow to stay open. Keep breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Inhale. And on the exhale, bring the leg back in and the hand. Inhale one more time and exhale, release everything. Well done.
Which is left on
No, neither do I. It's fine. You're in good company. I've given up with it for now. So I'd like to get back to the outside of the mat, and we'll do one more variation of this, stepping from side of the mat to the side of the mat. Look at your feet to ensure that they're in a good position, that you lift your toes and place them down. Great connection, a foundation to start from. Bring your hands in front of your chest, allowing your legs to be long and strong, and your upper body to be long and light. And then inhale, take the arms up and look up. And then exhale, sway over to the short end of the mat. Inhaling, coming back through your center and over to the long end of the mat. Inhale into your center. And then exhale, if you like, look up and stretch up if it's comfortable, lean back slightly, or just look up. And then exhale, taking your upper body all the way down into a forward fold. Inhaling, coming all the way back up. And exhale, put your hands together in front of your chest and lift your inner leg, stepping out into a wide leg. Inhaling, reaching up, and then exhaling, leaning forward, dropping the head down towards the floor, allowing the arms to drop. Inhaling, lifting the upper body just parallel to the floor, and exhale, allowing the head to drop back down. And then inhale, come all the way up, taking the arms up towards the ceiling. And exhale, bring the hands back into prayer. And this time we're going to bring the front leg out towards the front, so the toes are pointing towards the front edge. And we're going to bend the legs. It's more like a warrior two position. Inhaling, taking the arms up, and then exhale, take them out to the side. Inhale, and on the exhale, bend your inner arm and exhale the long arm over into the circle. Inhaling, lifting that arm up again, and exhale, dropping it into the circle. Inhaling, lifting that arm, and then exhale, dropping it into the circle. Inhaling, come all the way up, turning your feet again, and exhale, bring the hands into prayer. Inhaling, reach up and look up, and then exhale, turn towards the outer side of the circle and bending your top, your knee. Inhaling, taking the arms up, and exhale, dropping your elbow onto your outer leg. Inhale and exhale, waving into the outside of the circle. Inhaling, lifting the arm up, and exhaling over to the outside. Inhale and exhale over to the outside again. Inhaling, come all the way up, turn your feet, and exhale, bring the hands in prayer. Inhale, look up and reach up, and exhale, bend your your knees, bring your hands into prayer. Inhaling, step to the other side, and exhale, lean into the center of the circle,
Inhaling, come through your center, exhaling over to the short edge of the long edge of the mat. Inhaling through your center and exhaling, look up or lean back. Inhaling through your center and exhaling, bending forward, folding towards the floor. Inhaling, come all the way up and exhale, release. Give everything a little shake. And have your feet again parallel. We'll do one more, bringing your hands into prayer, connecting with the length and strength of your legs and your length and lift of your spine. Inhaling, reach up and look up. Exhaling, leaning over to the outside of the mat and circle. Inhale through your center into the, exhaling into the center of the circle. Inhaling into the center and exhaling, if you like, look up or lean back. And then inhaling and exhaling into a forward fold. Inhaling, coming all the way up. And exhale, bring the hands in prayer, lifting the outer leg. Inhaling, stepping out. And exhale, inhaling, reach up and look up. And exhale, taking the hands down and the head all the way towards the floor. Inhaling, come up. And then exhale, turn the outer foot towards the outer edge. Inhaling, taking the arms up and bending your outside leg. And then exhale, bend your elbow and lean over your shorter leg. Inhaling, bring the arm towards the center. And exhaling, lean over. Inhaling, straightening the legs out, coming to the side. Bring your hands together and exhale, bending your legs. Inhaling, come up. And then turn into the center and exhale, bending your side leg. Exhaling, dropping your elbow down and reach over your short leg. Inhaling, waving back with your arm and exhaling, bringing it forward. And then inhale, come back into this, onto the side, and exhale, bringing the hands back into prayer. Inhaling, reach up and look up. And exhale, bend from the hips, allowing the head to travel and the hands to connect to the legs. Inhaling, come all the way up. And then step back into the center and into, bring your hands into prayer. Inhaling, taking the arms up, and exhale, take them all the way down next to your body. Give your arms a little shake. Allow them to be heavy and loose on the side of your body. And acknowledge the sensations around your ankles and hips and the upper body as you're standing. And then take one more inhale, and then on the exhale, release and give everything a shake. Now we're going to come back down to the floor from the back of the mat today, walking on our hands, so we don't take much weight on our wrists. So let's do that here. Let's take an inhale, and then an exhale, bending from the hip joint, bringing the hands all the way down in front of the feet. Bend your knees if you have to, or as much as you like to, and then walk your hands all the way, and then drop your knees down. Take your weight back into your knees and allow yourself to come all the way down. And I promise we stop moving soon. So we're going to just give ourselves like a few more squeezes and stretches. So you can bring, hold onto your shins to roll back on your back. And really allow this to be a nice massage for your back by using the weight of your legs, circling around the hips in really large circles. And don't be shy where your rolling. If you come to one side, that's fine. Just explore what feels good by using the weight of your legs to be a tool for a massage. Allowing that circle to be nice and big. And then also change the direction. Or using your arms on the side to throw your knees from side to side. That's sometimes quite nice. It's almost like you're playing tennis with your knees, with your weight of your lower body. Allowing the arms to receive them on either side. And then bring your knees into your chest. Allowing the weight of the legs to be still and heavy on above your hips. And release those knees back onto the floor and the mat, and take any other stretches that you might like. You might want to stretch the arms overhead or lengthen the legs. Anything that feels that your body still needs, or moving your head from side to side before you're reaching for any socks or a blanket to move into relaxation. And I'm looking to use the same script that we did last week on the heart center. But I believe you're familiar with the Sankalpa, with the intention to set in the Yoga Nidra, so I'm going to allow that to be part of our relaxation today. I think after the dynamic movements of today.
You're very welcome.
Might be quite nice to have a bit of a deep rest.
Yes.
It's a little bit hectic today, isn't it?
Fantastic. Thank you.
And Dorothy, would you like your own?
Oh, thank you. I wondered where it had gone. Very much.
So make yourself very comfortable. Stretch your limbs out, giving your body any support that it will need. And come to a stillness position. And of course, anytime you have the impulse to move, and please do. And if you allow yourself to enjoy the stillness, and the stillness of the muscles, the stillness of your bones and joints, and sink into that comfort. Of your body. We're starting by using our awareness of the outer world, noticing the sounds around and how they are quietened down. If you've used Ujjayi breathing, please release, or any other manipulation of the breath. Rest that now and allow your breath to be natural and free. And allow your whole body to be soft and released. Notice, check for any areas that you can make more comfortable.
And let your whole body be at rest. Be aware with your heart for this practice of Yoga Nidra, which has now begun. It's time to set a sankalpa. If you have got your own, then please use that. Otherwise, I can offer examples of I am calm, I am healthy, I am loved. And whatever you've chosen, repeat that again in your mind. Feel it and settle with it. Repeat it 3 more times with a heartfelt emotion, conviction, and love and support. And now we're moving through the body, noticing the points as sensations and traveling from point to point carefree and effortlessly, with a quiet mind and an open heart. Start by bringing awareness to the point between your eyebrows, effortless awareness of the point between your eyebrows, the hollow of the throat, the right shoulder joint, elbow joint, wrist joint, the right thumb, the tip of the index finger, tip of the middle finger, tip of the ring finger, tip of the little finger, effortless awareness, the right wrist joint, elbow joint, shoulder joint, hollow of the throat, over to the left shoulder, elbow joint, wrist joint, the left thumb, top of the index finger, top of the middle finger, top of the ring finger, and top of the little finger, the left wrist joint, elbow joint, shoulder joint, hollow of the throat, the heart center, the right side of the chest, the heart center, the left side of the chest, the heart center, the heart center, the heart center. Fix awareness at the heart center effortlessly, without thinking, just feeling. Notice your chest filling with each breath. It's filling with oxygen to vitalize all of your body. And also energetically, you're pulling in vital life force. This is the key to your vitality. With each deep breath in, your body receives more of this life force that it needs. With each deep breath in, your body is fed that energy and silently sighs with relief. Take a deep breath in and pause until your body naturally wants to let that go. Then exhale. Find the easy rhythm that feels just right. Inhale, filling with oxygen and energy. Pause, receiving this energy, and then exhale with a silent sigh of relief. Continue in this way, deeply, and inhale, a soft pause, and a long, effortless exhale in your own rhythm. Every inhale brings the energy. You're retaining gently, and then letting go as you exhale. Once more, inhale, soft pause, and an effortless exhale. Now bring your awareness back to your heart center. Picture at your heart center a beautiful glowing light in your favorite color. There's love in this color and in this light. For a moment you see a vision of unconditional love in the light. You might see a person or a pet or a beautiful place that fills you with unconditional love in your heart and your heart center. That image of unconditional love at your heart center is illuminated by the glowing light. Hold that image in your awareness. Allow it to fill your heart center with the feeling of unconditional love. And as the feeling grows, the light glows brighter. And now allow the image to grow brighter. Next, allow the image to dissolve, but hold the feeling of it, holding the feeling of love. Feel the loving light can no longer be contained in your heart center. Feel that love light begin to expand out of its heart center, pulsing, radiating. Feel it expand and flow out beyond your heart center, overflowing, flowing out throughout your whole body, down through the arms to the fingertips, down through the legs to the toes. Love light radiating out even beyond the body, spilling over, creating a field of loving light all around you. You are surrounded by loving light, bright, warm, comforting, alive. And while you're settling here in this deep, peaceful state of love and light, allow your sankalpa, your heart's desire, to arise again. Follow the feeling of your sankalpa to arise. Repeat your sankalpa mentally with full feeling and awareness 3 times now. Feel that the sankalpa has again been planted like a seed in this deep part of your being, where seed thoughts begin to grow into beautiful realities. Feel the beauty of your sankalpa and your heart's desire growing from deep within you, blossoming at your heart center like a radiant flower. Your soul will manifest anything. This is how your soul shows its unconditional love to you. You're always held by your soul's unconditional love for you. You're always held full of unconditional love. Feel that love in your heart center. And rest now in that love, peace, and deep comfort for a few moments. if your mind is wandering, bring your awareness back to your heart center. Notice the heart center swelling as you inhale and releasing as you exhale. Notice your chest rising on inhalation, falling on exhalation. And then bring awareness back to your body. Yoga Nidra is now complete. Feel your body resting, being still. Allow any sensations around your body to arise. And start to bring movement back into your body. Taking a few deep breaths that suit you. And then start to wriggle your fingers and stretch your fingers and toes and any other parts of your body. Slowly allowing light to come back into your eyes. And take any movements that your body is craving. And allowing sounds to return to your ears. Notice the difference in your mental activity to when you've started earlier today. And take that into the day ahead. And gently in your own time, after you've taken the stretches and leaving light, letting light back in, make your way to sitting, where I like to chant Om 3 times. And you're invited to sing it with me or let the sound wash over you. May you feel loved, and may you give love. Namaste.
Namaste.
And a very happy break.
The same to you.
Thank you.
Thank you very
You're
much.
celebrating
Yeah.
and resting.
Yeah. We want to do all of that, don't we? Celebrating and resting and being busy and doing nothing
Yes.
and being peaceful.
This is. I hope you had a bit more movement than usual today.
No, no, it was